Yo, what is up, guys? This is Adventurous Hippie Guy here. Just wanted to do another update video because I haven't posted in like about a week now. I wanted to tell you guys like what's up with that and why I haven't been posting um, the past week or so. So let's just get right into that. So I didn't realize it at the time. My storage on my phone was like full, and for a while it wasn't bad. It was just like if I could shoot a quick video and post it and then delete it from my phone immediately, then I could have enough space to do another video. But then, for whatever reason, like my file manager on my phone was like, it was being weird, and it wasn't letting me free up space. So both my SD card and my internal storage were full. I have been getting a couple shots, like pictures and videos of my little cheap digital camera. This thing's been a lifesaver. We got some really cool stuff on here. I might add in some videos in the future when I can do more editing and stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't been posting because I haven't had enough space on my phone, and I was pretty stressed about it. If I'm being honest with you, I was pretty stressed. I was just like, no, I want to make these videos. I want to put them out there, show you guys like what's going on and stuff. But I haven't been able to. So I think I was able to download like a new app that helps me like manage my files, and should have enough space for like a quick video now. So I'm hoping that at least. Anyways, what has passed since my last video? I was in Black Kettle Recreation Area, somewhere in Oklahoma, near the Texas border, I believe. Slept there. I got there at sunset. It was beautiful and amazing. Had a good night. Wasn't too cold or anything. Um, but the next day, I drove through the entire northern panhandle of Texas, and I was in New Mexico in the same day. And I camped out. Um, Ended up doing some driving, a little bit more when I got across the border there into New Mexico. And I found my way to Fort Sumner, New Mexico. And I think it's really cool because I had no idea before I went there. I just went there because the app Free Roam, I have on my phone, told me there's a good free camping area. But when I got there, turns out the Wild West outlaw Billy the Kid is buried right there, like 2 or 3 miles away from where I was camping. So I went and got some pictures and stuff like that, and it was really cool. I've always heard the stories about not Wild Bill Hickox. I mean, Billy the Kid. I always heard the stories about him growing up, and I watched the movie Young Guns and stuff like that. I was just like, whoa, outlaws and cowboys and stuff are so cool. Um, that's another reason I've been wanting to like come out west and stuff. It's just like get closer to that like history of this country, which I always found fascinating. But anyways, I was in New Mexico the day after I posted my last video, or the day of, I can't remember. Um, and I ended up going to Roswell, New Mexico, which is really cool because I always wanted to go there. Um, I did not know at the time that it was actually like a city. There's like a decent amount of people there. It has a downtown and stuff. I always pictured Roswell, New Mexico as being like some sort of rinky-dink, like little country town where an alien crashed. And I'm sure you guys probably know that whole story. If you don't, there's stuff online about it. But went through Roswell, New Mexico, made my way into Lincoln National Forest. Stayed there for a night at this really cool campground. I think it was on like BLM land. Passed a cool like dude ranch on the way up there. Beautiful area. And there's a town right outside of where I was camping called Lincoln, New Mexico. And I was there for a little bit. Turns out Billy the Kid as well. He was imprisoned in this town, Lincoln, New Mexico. And he actually broke out and murdered like two security officers or like prison workers or something. and that was like one of like the biggest news stories from his whole life was that. And drove down the road a little bit more, and I ended up in, I think it was Capitan, New Mexico. Still, it's like right outside Lincoln National Forest. Met this cool guy. He had like a red Volkswagen Westfalia or something, stickers all over. I'm just like, this guy's a hippie, dude. This guy's like a nomad. He's just like, he's got to be that cool or something. I saw him when I was getting gas. I talked to him. I'm like, dude, are you a nomad? Are you like a hippie? Like, what's your thing? Talked to him for a minute, and I drove on. Went to the laundromat where I was doing my laundry that morning. Right across the street, there was this museum. It was a Smokey Bear, or Smokey the Bear Museum. Shortly after I get in and put my clothes in the washing machine, that same guy from the gas station pulls right into the museum. Cool fucking dude. We were like sitting outside and talking for a few minutes about like random shit, like cob houses and like forest management and like wildfires and stuff like that. One of the coolest people I met on the trip. I did meet a lot of cool people, but this guy was cool. He like opened the museum like an hour early so I could come in and like check it out. And he was like giving me the whole tour. He gave me this free like big giant map of New Mexico. And I was like, dude, sweet, man. That is so cool. He was showing me every place he's been to in the state, all the cool spots. He showed me where I could get like rocks that were like exploded out of an atomic bomb, like one of the first ones that was tested like in our country. You could buy pieces of atomic bomb or some shit like that. It was crazy. Then I go out. It was getting really hot in New Mexico, so I just drove up through Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and I was in Colorado. Stopped in Trinidad for a little bit. I got some food, got some gas, and you do things in Colorado. That's just what you do. And I try to go to this camping place, this like campground, and there was a bunch of them I was looking at that were close by that I could drive to within an hour or two, maybe 3. Turns out, it's still winter in Colorado because of the elevations. So I was like driving up into the mountains and stuff, and it's like getting colder and colder. It was snow everywhere on the ground. It was like snow falling really hard, and I was just like it's below freezing. I got my little derpy Honda. I don't want to risk like sliding off a mountain or something. So basically I think I camped outside of a closed campground that first night. Then I got a hotel the next night, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. So that day I drove from Colorado Springs up through the eastern side, straight up into Nebraska. And it was flat. Then randomly you get into Nebraska near like Scottsbluff, and you're just like, wow, Nebraska has hills and mountains and trees and stuff. I had no idea. But anyways, I made it to South Dakota. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. This is being filmed on Friday. So I got in South Dakota Tuesday afternoon, like 6 or something. Went and hung out and drove around and explored the town a little bit. I originally came up here to meet my buddy Isaac, and he's got a cool job at like the Knuckle Saloon. Cool freaking place. Like, I just go in there and hang out and stuff, and like do a lot of cool stuff. And got to meet him the other night. We hung out and like he got off work like late. We ended up staying up till like sunrise, just hanging out, driving around, talking, and playing music and all that sort of stuff, and it was awesome. Then I went to Deadwood, South Dakota. I got to see where Wild Bill Hickok is buried next to Calamity Jane on Mount Moriah. That was freaking cool. I'm super obsessed with cowboys and outlaws, like I said. Um, so that was something cool that I'd been wanting to do, and I got to do it. And I was walking around the historic downtown area of Deadwood, and stopping at little shops and stuff, and went to a bar or two, and like this bartender guy gave me a really cool beer I'd never heard of, and we're chatting for a minute about his like sick ass Trans Am, uh, and like motorcycles and drinks and stuff, and went to like a casino, and I spent like $5 on a machine, just to goof around. But this guy was like, he's like telling me where he's been, where he's like lived, what jobs he's worked, and we're just like swapping our life stories with each other. It was pretty cool. Like this middle-aged guy working at a casino bar. He was there was like a spin the wheel, like, and you get a beer, whatever like the wheel lands on. And I did that, and it was pretty cool. And the guy working the bar, he gave me free shots of Mad Dog 2020 because he's just like, I don't know anybody who can stomach those. I was like, that's me, dude, that's me. And oh, there's cars nearby. I gotta wrap this up real quick. Cool guy. I met these people from Ohio. Like, I think they just got married, and like we were buying each other rounds and stuff, and it was great. Went and explored Lead, and drove around, and I went to Bear Butte, which actually I don't know if you guys can see it through all the trees or not, but there's a big hill out there. Right now I'm currently sitting technically in the Black Hills at a rec area. It's really cool because it's like mostly plains around here than just the mountains here, and it goes to more plains. It's like mountains and then plains, and then in the middle of the plains there's just Bear Butte. It's this huge like massive rock formation that the Native Americans had been like doing spiritual walks on for millennia, if not longer, like long time. They've been like chilling up there and, you know, talking to the creator and stuff like that. It was one of the hardest, most scary walks I've been on. It was only 2.8 miles up, but it was like a over 1,000-foot elevation gain. And it's just like the trail is like super narrow. There's parts where there's like no railing. There's no railing at all, really, except for like a few parts. But like you get like a quarter to halfway up it, you get like vertigo. You're just like thinking, oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm getting dizzy. And the higher you get, you feel it even more. And on top of that, there's like strong ice cold winds just because they're like you're like in the clouds for a good portion of it. So you're being blown around. You can feel the wind pushing you to one side or the other. You're trying to stay straight without being dizzy and stuff. And got to the top and had an awesome view. But by the time I came back down, my feet were killing me. I was wearing these really comfy work boots I spent good money on. They were like good shoes. Even then, like the trail, there's like pieces of like chunks of like sharp rock. Some of them are pointing straight up, and the others are just like loose. So, excuse me, your ankles are like rolling around and like the whole time, and you're standing on pointed rocks and stuff. And either way, though, I got out of there, went to like the gift shop, historical like museum area there. Get to meet this really cool guy. I believe he's a member of the Lakota tribe. He's a member of the Lakota tribe. He's very obviously Native American. Really cool guy to talk to. I was like asking him questions and stuff. He's like, "Hey, you gotta buy this CD. This one has like ceremonial chants. This one has like powwows and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'll buy some of that." Although I forgot to go back there and buy a CD. I'll probably do that tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. But real quick, I'll show you guys a little panorama of the Black Hills where I am. there's my car. Just washed this bad girl today, and she's looking pretty good. I need to vacuum. But yeah, there's some hills and trees and stuff. A lot of like evergreen pines or whatever those are. But there's like this little trail that goes around. It loops back from the highway to like another main road going to Bear Butte, which is over there. And every time I drive up this road, which so far has been many times a day, going to town to use the restroom or going to town to get food or whatever, I always see large numbers of deer, lots of turkeys just hanging out. I didn't think South Dakota would have so much deer and turkey. In fact, I found a body of a turkey that had been eaten by like a wolf or something, and I managed to salvage a feather from it. I'm probably gonna make it into some art or put it in a hat. I don't know. But yep, this thing right here, she can fit so many beans inside of her, dude. I guess I don't have a whole lot to say at the moment. I might do another follow-up video soon. Sorry, I'm starting to get cold and it's freaking me out. But yeah, do another follow-up video if I can talk soon. Whatever. I just wanted to catch you guys up on like what I'm doing and stuff. So yeah, if you guys really liked this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or tell me you hate me. Whatever. All 2 or 3 of you who watch my videos. I don't do it for the views, but I'm always curious about like who's viewing my stuff, how many views I'm getting. I need to find a way to do that better. Anyways, if you liked it, you don't have to. It'd be cool if you liked, subscribed, or commented, or whatever. I'm not begging you. I'm just saying like if you want to. But yeah, this has been me, adventurous hippie guy, Ethan. Yep, doing my awesome nomad shit. So, peace, guys. Thanks.